Not too sure what happened. This is over Boylston place in Jamaica Plain. It's like a dead-end street, but looks like I don't know what happened there. I didn't hear what you said again. I didn't hear you. I'm by myself. I can't hear what you're saying.
So you from Maine still?
Maine? No, I'm not from Maine. What's that? Maine? What is that? No, I'm not with those people. No, I just document what goes on in the city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how that can happen. Maybe she thought the break was to get. She passed. Ugh. She shouldn't be driving if that's gonna happen. That means your license shouldn't be. That's another story. That could have been a person. If you have seizures or you pass out, registry need to pull your license immediately. Like no question. That's a medical issue. You cannot drive if you have medical issues like that. Seizures, passing out, fainting. You have those kind of episodes. I mean, God forbid if she was driving in downtown Boston and hit like 100 people. I mean, that's serious. That's the problem. The registry doesn't evaluate people's medical condition. The only people that do have to be evaluated medically are truck drivers, people with CDL license. But regular drivers, they don't medically clear you at all. And keep in mind, driving is a privilege. It's not a right. So you have to have guidelines in order to make these privileges work the correct way. Otherwise, you have dangerous motor vehicles in the hands of people that are not capable of driving. And we've seen a lot of that. And Maura Haley, she holds the power to make these decisions come true. The governor of Massachusetts, she has the power to do that. She definitely does when it comes to registry of Massachusetts. Maybe not other states, but if you have a Massachusetts driver's license, she has the power to make those changes. And so far, we haven't seen that. Like I said, I don't know who owns. Or she said, I don't know. Maybe she was saying maintenance. I don't know. I don't know what she was saying. She said people who own this building. I don't know who owned that building. It looks like it's either a group home or it's a condo setup. Because you see how they have various different parking lot, a large parking lot setup. So I don't know. The fire truck just left. But if the person passed out and they didn't seek medical attention, that makes it even worse. We'll hang around for a little bit, see if they get a tow truck or car. Look like it's drivable. You could kind of pull it out of there and put it in the spot if you really wanted to. Once you take all your pictures, you don't have to physically leave the car in that spot. I mean, unless you want to. It doesn't look like it's structural. Like there's no structure. Like that's just a side in there. So it didn't go through the bay window and end up in the living room, something like that. So it's no, you know what I mean, no structural damage. Cosmetic, if anything. Supervisor just arrived, so he's probably gonna document what he sees over there.
Could you hold myself and the squad off with one? Call it to sign and Stratton. We're all set.
The way they put these calls in, though, like I don't know who the call taker is or how they tell the call taker what the situation is. But it make it seem like it was a pretty good accident. But this is not as bad as the ones I've seen before. Like other. We'll monitor the situation for a little bit and see what happens. See if they order a tow truck or what do they do. think the biggest problem is the driver got to explain to the insurance company what happened. Maybe she was trying to do like a 3-point turn and she passed out and the car just rolled into the building. I seen it on the news too. Some lady was, I forget what state it was. She was in the parking lot. She was driving very slow as if she was approaching into the parking spot. She actually was in the parking spot and somehow she hit the gas and rode up on top of the car adjacent to her. And they said she mistakenly thought the brake was the gas, or the gas was the brake, I should say.
Dorchester, engine 17, ladder 7, a local alarm, top of street, man, Beatwell Street, Dorchester, nearest.
Like I said, we'll hang around for a little bit. We'll see what comes up. Sit down and see a helicopter passing over. Sometimes they send choppers. They send the choppers to see if it's newsworthy. If it's not newsworthy, they keep it moving. Helicopters are usually the first ones on site. Just kind of taking a look at it now. Probably get a couple of area views. And if it's not too newsworthy. Actually, I seen one of the newscasters pass by the street. And if you don't know where the street is, it is a dead-end street that you won't find. It's off of Boylston Street, just before Amory Street. But if you don't know the area, you probably pass right by it because you're not too familiar where it's at. Like I said, we'll monitor the situation a little bit. We'll see what they're gonna do. Go from there, you know.
We'll have to do around there under the rest here. Appreciate all the help. The rest. I'm calling you 255. Fox 102.
It looks like that's probably maybe that's a group home or something. The way that looks, it looks like it's set up like a group home, because I don't know. It's kind of has a weird setup, and you have the handicap ramp. You got a large parking lot. Which means you have multiple tenants. They said I'll hang around for a little bit. If they get a tow truck out here, we'll try to get an image of the car being towed. Other than that, we just get some kind of footage of what transpires.
If you could I have the I number? 252-047-727. Yeah, that's the fire department contacted the building inspection.
Loved it. But now it's to the point where we went through the whole entire game. So we can't keep
Yeah,
saying the
Tony, but
same
can you
thing
advance myself?
instead of
And you can send out that 259 Bowden for alarm. We'll check it out. Taking out the bike for Ocean, Oregon.
If you don't make that turn the right way, you're gonna end up hitting something, or something's gonna hit you. That whole driveway's not even pitched the right way. Imagine the wintertime how that's gonna be. Cars will be sliding into cars. I mean, at worst, you may have a couple of like maybe a 2x4 maybe damaged behind the wall or something. I mean, and it'll be more likely which one is supporting the window rather than anything else. Definitely not structural. It's not structural damage.
Charlie, Delta 3, 19X. Fox 684, ending mileage 11334.9.
We'll hang around and see. Unless something else comes up, we'll hang around to the
1736.
building inspector shows up and see what they do. We'll see how they conduct their activities. But if something comes up more important, we'll head up out of here. I don't know what the ETA is. They should have like a 15 to 20-minute ETA. So we'll see.
Fox 3.
Hmm.
137. Fox 3. Good evening. We have a services unit into the house for code 9. Victor Delta 02 on channel 3. Fox 431 flat to the base. Sir, just for anybody in the area for a erratic operation, there's one of our guys is behind a vehicle that's doing some pretty aggressive maneuvers in traffic. 4 Tango Frank Golf 91 down by Woodhaven and Cummins. If anyone's in that area, comes across it. 233, we just went down Hollingsworth Street. He's on, you see him on Hollingsworth? Yeah, I'm right behind him. There's a couple of speed bumps and there's a car in front of him that's actually slowing down. Steve, Charlie, you're close and I'll put it out for Lima Unit 2. Fire alarm is 55, we have EMS. 55, Charlie Cold 1, we're on Hollingsworth now, we'll check it out. Alright, that car just moved out his way, taking a left on Rex the road, moving pretty fast. Left on Rex the road. Channel 3 on 4, Victor Delta units trying to stop Mass 4 Tango Fox. Golf 9-1. Just took a left on Rector Road from Hollingsworth. The Lima units can just keep an eye out for him. 4 Tango Frank Golf 9-1. Lima units in the area there. That's going to be 4 Tango. Yeah, go 5. We're off that car right now. River and Canton on the 18th west. River and Canton. Alright, you disregard. They made a stop there. River and Canton. Disregard. Got it. Good.
I don't know if he's the building inspector or not. He could be. It's a possibility, but it's kind of hard to tell. It could be somebody from the management company. Boston Police is pulling their cruiser up this way. Get closer to the action.
I got it.
Harry Base, Spanish-speaking officer to assist with the translation.
Those guys could be from management. It's possible. Or at least one guy could be.
Alright, so
I guess he is the building inspector. Interesting though. How do you? I guess things act. Well, they can't. Did they call them? They call them crashes. We can't call them accidents anymore. We call them crashes. So, look at this guy. Look at this one here. What the heck is that one doing? He's pushing the recycle bins out with the car. Why don't you just move it instead of pushing it with the car?
Bravo Base, semi-supervised looking. We have one last half B3 tomorrow night.
Interesting though, the stuff that you see.
Do you mind going along with that dispatch?
Unless she's on the sidewalk.
So one supervisor tomorrow night, B3 last half, 9681.
I don't know what that was about, but you saw what I saw.
They need a supervisor for last half B3 tomorrow night, 9681. We're going to supervise the last half B3 tomorrow night, 9681.
If I was her, I wouldn't stand in front of the car. Never stand in front of a car when a person can't drive. You're liable to get ran over for sure. I always tell people never stand in front of or in back of a motor vehicle. Because people don't know how to drive as it is. So you can't assume that they know how to do anything. Never ever stand in front of a motor vehicle.
Any chance, can you log off ID number 137596?
Okay.
He's gonna move his car so she can get in there.
137596.
Thank you.
Interesting. It's always interesting to learn things.
Echo base. Echo base. Can you have the 202 contact the base? 2-2.
Ay, que se vaya la licencia. Me tiene nerviosa. Espérate. Te voy que me La policía está velada. Ay, me están grabando para quitarme la licencia.
Esta calle muy estrecha.
It's scary. The amount of people on the road with license. I wonder what the driving school teaches people when they get inside there. You pay a lot of money to driving school, and I wonder what the results are. Interesting.
Ay, sí, es que están los pollos. Yo creía que no me había visto a Leo sentado. Y es que están los pollos. Se fue quejando Ana de esos hijos, mamá. Puro morir, mamá.
We'll see if they tow that car out of there or what they do with it.
661. There was nothing known in Belden Square. Got it.
425, can you call you back on that report?
25 back.
Like from what I can see, it's not a lot of like property damage. It's more like car damage.
Take us off across from the McDonald's on Southampton, investigate 1. Copy.
Not a lot. No. Can't see a whole heck of a lot, but you only can see. Like I said, it's not a lot of damage to the structure itself. More siding than anything else. Maybe a couple of 2x4s here and there, but nothing too major.
Lock space, back away.
I've seen a lot worse where the car actually penetrates the wall and ends up inside the building. You know, that's when you got to be more concerned.
We'll be L20 arrest. District B2. One male being transported to Nash. The rapid unit provided a transport will provide further information.
That could be the tow truck there. Is that the tow truck that just pulled up?
101.
Might end up getting the tow truck scene. He's gonna reverse up here. And this guy's walking dead in the street. Like, just because that truck is backing up and you think he's gonna stop, what if his foot hit the gas harder than he expected, and you can't get out the way quick enough? You know, you don't. That's why you don't walk in the path of a motor vehicle, because you don't know what that vehicle is gonna do. You stand clear of it, because in the event that something does happen, it's gonna bypass you. It's kind of tight quarters. He got two options. He can back into the driveway. Yeah, he's probably going to do it that way. If he comes right to that pole and cut the wheel, hit the sidewalk, he could back into the driveway. So he's going to actually drive up there. He could have backed into it too, though. Now he's gonna turn around. He's gonna drive up. That's what he's gonna do. But he also could have backed into it if he had skill. He could have cut the wheel, grab a lot of the sidewalk, pivot that bit all the way into there.
Question. What type of video you do?
This video
Yeah.
be on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, because I mean, I think you record like a movie or something.
It'd be a video. No, too much. Who determines what's too much? I determine what's too much. It's my video. I determine my video. You don't determine my video. He said too much. I don't know what too much means. Too much is, I don't know. I'm gonna start ignoring people like that. But they don't have common sense. He said too much. Like, I don't tell them when it's too much when they get on Facebook and Twitter, so don't tell me what's too much for I manage my channel the way I manage it.
Echo 428. Wait, go ahead. I'm gonna follow Stanley back to their tow yard because they don't have any tow slips on here.
Got Greg from Board Up King. That rod just came right out of the free spool release or engage. It, probably a set screw that is supposed to be in there. It came right off of it. He hit the other side.
Yeah, we have it.
What's going on, Greg? All right, guys, I'm headed up out of here. Hello? What's happening?